Hey, and welcome to another Planet Crafter video, and today we are going to discuss, and I'm going to tell you about all the changes that have been happening in this basically rush of updates that's been going on over the last couple weeks. We are now at version, I'm trying to look at the screen there so you can see it, we are version 0.4014, and they are done this rush of updates until the June now. So they got everything tweaked up and done, and we'll discuss all these changes and do all the changes that you might not be aware of since, like, you know, the earlier versions of 0.8 of that. So right now I'm going to start my video on the top of the map, not the very top yet because I still haven't gotten to the top yet. I'm going to expand it each new video, and right now we can see the map right here. One of the new changes right here is the map. You can zoom in and out, and there's another satellite right here. That is GPS number 3 on the new satellites, and you can zoom out much farther. You still can't see the whole map, but the other satellite shows you the mining locations, so that's why you can see them nice and clearly. Don't need to mark them. The old video I have is basically redundant as soon as you get the satellite. That might take a while though, so it's still useful for new people who want to know where the mines are. But you can see these updates. You can see all the mining locations right now. And as you can see, there's the sulfur. There's a new zeolite cave right there, and over here is, you know, the pulsar quartz area, and that the meteor that's gone for me. And of course, there's the new mine over there, and there's one more mine over there, and we will take a look at it as an actual view of the map. We'll take a look at it, and we'll go up here to my new extension up higher as I keep going up higher and higher and try and get the thing done there. And I can show you the map on the way down and how high we are right now. Where's the height? There it is right there, 2619. So that's how high I've gotten so far, and now it's going to be a lot easier to build it now that I can teleport up there. It's like, yeah, I had to build all of this without a teleporter and you know, just running up back and forth doing it. Yeah, that took way too much time. With the teleporter, it's going to be super easy, but we can take a look at the map, and it's still a nice big square, and we have all the new areas here. So right past there on that third pool right there, there's a bigger area there, and the farthest pool right here I'm circling right there. That's the second pulsar quartz mine right there. They just added that in there, and I got this mine over here, the new uranium mine over here. That is working. Nothing special in any of these caves. And then we can take a look at the whole map right here as we're falling. The new area is right over here, and that's where the new crashed wreck is. And there's that place right there, and of course the caves that go in between them and all that kind of stuff. And the golden chest is right above this little wall right here, that little dust waterfall. It's right up in that area over there. That's where the new golden chest is. You should be able to find it without much of a problem. I got a video with the coordinates on it and all that kind of stuff. I just don't remember the coordinates on the top of my head as we are falling. And there's a new vine area right in there. You hit a vine, you go up in that little rock area over there. And we can take a look at some of because I got my rocket ship right here. We can take a look at the 2 new rockets that were added in. We'll just, oh, there you go. Don't want to fall down and break my legs. Okay, we've got the 2 new rockets, and of course it's the GPS satellite 3, and of course the other map information rocket, which shows you the map, all the resource nodes, all the nice little things that they want to show you, not the hidden stuff. Of course, there's not much hidden really anymore in this game. Okay, then we'll come in here to the other new things that were added, and we'll go over the torch 2. It didn't do nothing for me, and they changed the recipe and added a super alloy rod to it, and some of the recipes use that now instead of just, you know, regular super alloy. Just to make it a little bit harder to build stuff basically. Okay, they added teleporters also, which is a very handy, important thing. And now the teleporters actually work with a scroll thing right here, so you can scroll and have as much as you want. Before I was going, oh man, these are nice, but then they had materials that you had to use them, which means, okay, well, if they take mats you can't farm, it's useless. And then they got rid of that, which is a good thing. I do agree with. They shouldn't have mats to teleport that you can't farm. I would have liked it if they had something to farm. Maybe you needed zeolight to do it now that you can farm it, but it's just to try and limit it so it's not super handy and super easy and easy mode. But no, they didn't. Anyways, and here is the new screen they added, and it is called the screen orbital information, and this just basically shows you how much rockets you've sent up in space. So all the rockets that you have sent, and it records them all. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch, way overkill on the rockets trying to do stuff. I still don't get it on the oxygen right here because the other things here have a plus on there, and I assume the plus means that they're done and they're maxed out and you don't really need any more. But I haven't gotten that with oxygen. That's why it started making so much oxygen, but I still nothing has been changed as the current maximum right there. So what they did for the changes is they had these little pulsar quartz shards, which you only got 4 when you disassembled the pulsar quartz, which was really low. It should have been at least 9 if you're going to use it for teleporters, and people didn't like that, and so they got rid of that, and you couldn't craft them anymore. They took the craft recipe out, but people cried about it, and they got it back in. So now you got pulsar quartz is now craftable once again, so all the updates going back and forth are pretty much gone and done. They said, okay, this is what we're doing now. We're going to settle on it, and just going to add methane to the pulsar quartz recipe. So now you can build the best power stations easily, and you can just go crazy with the power plants, and you can go crazy with building as much teleporters as you want, because there's nothing limiting you anymore. You can just overkill everything. The game is really too easy now, and I would have liked something to limit your progress to, so you can't just have the whole map full of everything constantly and not have any actual real progression in the game. I would have liked progression in the game, and try and make this game a little bit more difficult instead of making it too easy, and so anybody can just walk in and just do everything in a couple seconds and get everything done like that. So yeah, and then we can take a look at the there's nothing else really here. We already showed you the new map information and the location of the new golden chest, and yeah, that is basically it. We can take a look over at the what's it called? No, not that. Crater. Yeah, the new crater. Got a teleporter over here. So yeah, here's the crater and the bunker up top here. And the other bunker is where that thing goes over there, and there's the top of the crater, and there's the 2 caves over there. There's not much special, lots of blue chests. A note on blue chests, if you did not know, you can save the game before you open it, and then if you don't like what's inside, you can reload your game and pick and choose what you want for loot, which is basically I would go for mushrooms if you really need some more, or most importantly, probably the Limera seeds, or however you say those seeds names. Because they are limited and you need them for your biomass rocket. I got the tree seeds right there. Yeah, Limera seeds. They're limited. Another thing to note is the golden seeds can be used in the DNA spreader. I have 10. I like to do things in 10. That's why I got 2 extra. I'll probably just make them up eventually. But you can put them into here. It doesn't show you a golden seed recipe, but you can stick a golden seed in there instead, and you'll get a 200% tree. And you'll get a 200% tree instead of the 150 you can get off of those 2 plants. You can get 10 of them or 12 of them can you use those seeds there, and you get 200% on your tree, T3 trees, or any trees that you want to do it on. Then just cycle them in later, and you can always recycle your tree seeds. If you didn't know that, once you make your trees, they do go in the recycler, and you get everything back that way. But that is all the changes, I believe, in this all the updates and what's new. Yeah, you can mine the zeolight. It's easy. You can check out that cave, the zeolight. I keep saying zeolight. Yeah, the zeolight cave here, and yeah, I need some water, but yeah, glad there's water right there. So I got lots of. You don't need this many. You only basically need 3 at most. These are really effective and produce a lot real fast. So my standard mine is usually just 3 of everything, and then you can just have a shredder, and then you shred everything. Just put it in there and destroy it, and then just keep all the good stuff and teleport back to your base. So easy to get around now, and all the stuff that I built the hard way. Now it's like, oh, you can just build a teleporter and bring it with you, and then wherever you go, just drop it down and go back to your base, and then carry on. It's really easy. But yeah, this is the zeolite cave. It's not very far from my base. I had my main base in a prime location, but now that you have a teleporter, you don't have to worry about where your base is going to be located. You can just teleport to anywhere you want in the air. Just you can't do it underwater because you won't get any oxygen in it. It kind of defeats the purpose of it. But yeah, that is it. That is it for the updates and the major changes. There's some minor tweaks and some other things like the beacons, but they didn't really do anything important or relevant, so to say. And that is it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future updates and what's going on with these updates, and how to take advantage of them, or what to do before you update, which doesn't really matter now because they keep changing it back and forth. So anything majorly bad will be probably be changed back to where it was. So if they do anything like that again, people will just complain about it, and then they'll cave in and give everybody what they want. you know, make the game super easy, that anybody can do it, and it's not going to be much of a challenge. No challenge at all, basically. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.